This video is sponsored by Skillshare and Enya Music.
Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie. I'm an Enya Music endorsed artist as well as a music teacher. And I love talking about different techniques to help my students get to that next level, whatever that may be. Today we're going to be talking about some G variations and which ones you should use, because some people say that this way is the right way and then this way the right way. I think they're all right. But I think that there are certain G voicings that you could use that would be better in certain situations. So which G should you use and why? Let's get into it. The first G variation I'm going to talk about is this one. This is usually the first G chord that I teach my students because it has a string in common with other chords and the chord transitions are really smooth. So for example, I like this because my ring finger, or my finger number 3, is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string. When I move to a C at 9, remains there. When I move to a D, it's right there. It just stays there. So the other fingers will move around to find their place, but that ring finger just serves as an anchor. It's an anchor finger, as I call it, because then if you lift off your hands off of the fretboard, and if you're a beginner, you're like, oh, freak out. Where am I? Oh, then you have to find your spot. And I found this to be a really great voicing to transition between your G, C at 9, E minor 7, D suspension, D, songs in the key of G. And you get this droning D note. Let's move on to this G right here. I think that this G is very beneficial for songs where it's in the key of C. So if I have the key of C and I'm using this F variation right here, and then I move to this G, you can see that these two fingers, they move from here to here to here to here. They stay within the same fret. So as the previous chord, this G chord, I liked it because this D served as an anchor. Well, for this G, this kind of helps because it has some frets in common with the other chords in the key of C. So this F variation right here works well for this C chord, G, C, A minor, C, G. So it would sound like this. Plus it has this open B right there. And it just kind of lets the chord breathe a little bit more than this one. Some people really like this one, but they feel like it's a little closed, like it sounds a little bit like this, versus this G chord, and leaves it nice and open. So that brings me to this variation right here. You're like, Katie, it's the same thing as this one. Well, the reason why you may want to use these fingers instead is that if you're going to a C at 9 from here, you just have to move your fingers up this way, or you could use it to a C major 7. If you don't want to use this chord, I love that chord. I love major 7th chords. I think that they're really, really pretty. But with this one right here is that it just allows this B string to open up. And so the other chord, like I had mentioned before with this fingering right here, is that leaves that B open. It allows the chord to breathe, and some people actually may prefer that sound versus this one. Last one is a bar chord or power chord. I really enjoy power chords and bar chords for the reason that you can really add a lot of percussiveness to your strumming patterns because it allows for left-handed muting. So everything's happening here. Ba, 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 like that. And I like the fact that if you use this G bar chord, all you have to do is slide your finger in order to find the other bar chords as well. So we have G to an F to a G to a C bar chord. It's all in close proximity and it allows you to be more percussive, just a little bit more control over the sound. Also, power chords work well. Bar chords. sometimes you have to play around with certain variations to find what is going to be comfortable for you, and then also what is going to be best for the piece that you're playing, because one G chord voicing or variation actually may be better than the other, or you just may prefer it sonically. So you will have to experiment. So speaking of experimenting and trying new things, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning and wants to explore their creativity and learn new skills. From photography and music to graphic design and productivity, you can find classes that will match your goals and interests. New premium classes are launched every week, so there's always something new to discover. Some benefits includes, but not limited to, is that it is ad-free, so you can stay in your zone while you're exploring new skills. And the entire catalog is now available in subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. I first heard about Skillshare from various other YouTube channels while trying to research and absorb advice on productivity. Being a content creator with 3 small kids at home can be challenging, but I've been learning how to fine-tune my productivity routine and habits from Ali Abdal's course, How to Organize Your Workflow to Maximize Productivity. Not to add more to my plate, but how to maximize the time that I do have, so I can keep making videos like these. I have a link in the description box below and a pinned comment. The first 1,000 people to use the link in my description box or code ONEMUSICSchool will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Give it a try. What do you have to lose? It's really fun to be able to try new things and to expand your learning. You may surprise yourself. Let me know what you would like to see in the comments section below. I love talking with you, and it really helps shape the content of this channel. Hope to hear from you soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Following FTC guidelines, this guitar was sent to me by Enya Music as a PR gift, and if you're interested in this guitar, there's a link in the description box below. That link is affiliated, so that means that a small portion of that sale does go back to me in supporting my channel. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you soon.